Hello YouTube, it is I, Bandedwendy. How are you? It is Thursday, November 9th, and I'm here to recap No Sugar November, day 7 and day 8. So day 7 was Tuesday, November 7th, and that was my 1 week mark of No Sugar November. I woke up to 1.3 pounds down overnight. So that was 7.1 pounds in 7 days. Woohoo. I noticed that at work, my husband got me this watch for my birthday in September. And I noticed that when I'm at work, I easily take on average 11,000 steps. So, and that's about 657 calories I burn just at work. I had a few times at work when I felt eating food, that discomfort that comes with being a weight loss surgery patient, or at least being a lap band patient, typically caused by me eating too big of a bite, not chewing well enough, or eating too fast. All things that have been my issue since I was a kid, and I didn't really realize or recognize until I was a weight loss surgery patient. And I had mentioned when I started this No Sugar November that because of the type of work that I do and the environment that I'm in and all the reasons, eating and I do not have dedicated time where I sit and eat quietly, slowly. It just doesn't happen. And so rather than deal with the discomfort I might feel, I would go for the slider of chocolate. So when I had that discomfort on Tuesday, or I guess it would have been, what I noticed is that I don't have any chocolate in my office, but that's when I want to reach for that slider food. Somebody had asked me, CTK mom, or you know who you are, longtime follower, he had asked me how I feel. I feel great. I don't have any feelings from an emotional standpoint of I'm stressed, I'm angry, I'm tired, I'm mad, I'm sad, I'm lonely, where I want to reach for that chocolate. It's totally speed and ease of eating and lack of discomfort. That's what I'm recognizing. So I don't have any emotion attached to it that I have identified, which is what I thought, but I appreciate the question. So then day 8 was yesterday, the 8th of November, and I woke up down another 1.3 pounds this morning. So that's down a total of 8.3 pounds. 8.4 pounds technically, right? 8.4 pounds in 8 days. So that puts me back at 147.3. My lifetime maintenance range is 138 to 148. So I'm back in my lifetime maintenance range. Yay! Interesting thing yesterday. If I have a picture, I'll try to post it. But I was told by many people, not one, but many people who see me on a daily basis, how great I looked yesterday. And the only thing that I can attribute it to is the lack of sugar. No sugar, specifically chocolate, but no sugar November. That's the only thing I've done different. My water game's the same, my fitness game is the same, my food, protein and produce is the same, my portions are the same. It is just, I'm not eating the chocolate. Right? And I've done the research and I've read and it says it'll make your skin feel better or look better. Maybe that's what it's doing. Maybe, 7 to 8 pounds makes a difference in how I look. Yesterday we had a huge meeting. I'm not joking when I say there were about 12 dozen cookies there. The room, it was a room with probably about 70 people in it. The smell of chocolate, again, it felt like it was right here in my face. And that feeling is overwhelming and I talk it out loud. So several of my team members were in the room, and I just kept saying, hey, NSN, no sugar November, as they were walking up. None for me, eat mine, as they were going to get their cookies. And for me, verbalizing it, that's why I love my YouTube, really makes an impact in how I navigate, how I think through, how I work through what's going on inside of me. So that was, and then after the meeting, they said, bring them back to our area. So they brought at least 3 dozen of those cookies back and sat on a table in my area. And every time I passed by them, I was just like, almost every time, I was just like, no sugar November, And by the time the end of the day came around, it was a oatmeal cookie, oatmeal raisin, which I'm not a fan of. So those didn't have any draw. There was no chocolate in them. I did have an unplanned meeting yesterday as well that was several hours long that entered into when I would typically eat lunch. So I improvised, and that worked out well. Meaning instead of having my planned food, I had my emergency 911 protein bar and some cashews, and I took that. The things that are helping me are always having foods available, which I always have, but making that choice. If chocolate's not an option, then I'm eating what I have to eat, right? So reaching for those available foods. My vitamins, I've talked about my vitamins for years. I still have my, fit and healthy kind of crate thing and all my vitamins, and they sit on my desk at work. And if I get a hankering for, and mine are gummy for the most part, vitamins, they help. And I'll put a picture of that in here as well. And tea, along with my water, but hot tea. I love jasmine tea. I love refreshment Tazo tea, green tea. Those I just fill up a big old cup and just sip, sip, sip. Hot in my stoma is very helpful. So that's where I'm at. It is day 9, and I'm going strong. The switch of I'm not 8 pounds heavier is significant, because that means I'm the boss. I'm in control. I rule this roost. I decide. I'm in charge of what I put in my mouth. And so that's where I'm at. Anyway, if you have any other questions or thoughts or something you want me to bring up, feel free to do it. I love the interaction. It gives me something to think about through the day as I'm navigating my world. What am I thinking? How am I acting? What are the choices I have? How do I make the choice? So I do appreciate the questions. And hopefully I've given you an answer. So anyway, let's see. I guess I could stand up a little bit. So, I haven't really changed, right? Same. Or have I? My pants feel bigger in the butt, that's for sure. So, it's game day, bitches. Go Hawks. Have a great day. Bye.